Wesleyan in a battle here today, 65-59. The Pioneers do get that magical number of 10 consecutive wins for the first time in 10 years as well, or at least over a decade, joined by Pioneer coach Meagan Price. All these numbers are great. You're 12-1. It's awesome. And we can sit here and be angry and be mad, but I'm going to applaud Southern Wesleyan. They could have come in here and folded the tents. They made shots. Yes, we made it sometimes easy, but they made shots, and they made life very uncomfortable for us today, which I think will only benefit this team going forward.
Yeah, I agree. And, I mean, honestly, it gives us a lot of stuff to work on. Like, watching us, like, just a couple of times I'm like, we're doing stuff that we don't normally do. And I know part of that is going into Christmas break, but also you can't have lapses like this on a day like today, because if you do that coming into those games in the second half of the semester, we're going to be in trouble. I was proud of our group because at least I know we can hang on and win and make some big plays there at the end. And I've always been told, certain people can make those plays. And obviously, Johnny coming back after getting a little tweak in her ankle. Yeah. So it's a good time to be on a break and not have any more games after that. But I was proud of our group. I mean, we fought back, and it proves that we can do it. We're going to have to come back and make some changes.
The not good part is we tried to force some stuff that just wasn't there, and it created a lot of turnovers. So they scored a lot of points off those turnovers, which is why I think, we gave them life. And I think that was the one thing that I look at, shot selection and bad turnovers, the one thing in this game that obviously can be fixed. But those were the things that Southern Wesleyan preyed on us today and did well in converting.
Yeah, and I think we're in that bout where we have older people, but we're going to have to learn fast when we get back, because I think the biggest thing for us is adapting to the game we don't do a good job of all the time. And what worked against LMU and pushing the basketball may not work against a team like this, and we might have to settle down and actually execute. And I think execution is going to be our biggest thing moving forward, and just knowing when to do that. And then hearing me on the sideline, so we've got to talk about looking back over to the sideline, because now you're not just playing to play, and we've been able to do that a little bit in some of our games. And so as a player, you kind of get a little lackadaisical because you think that you can just beat people off playing, and that's not the case, and especially not in our league, which you well know with there are a lot of great coaches. And so I think for us, execution second semester, but hey, I'm over here saying all these things, but we're 12-1, and we're going to take it, and we're going to be happy going into Christmas break with that.
And a big reason you are today. We talked a lot about double-doubles and what Jami's done leading the nation in this, but her third straight, she is second in the league in double-doubles now with 4, and that was today Maya Belton. She's your volume shooter. She's going to put up some shots. You're going to live with that, and she really adapted her game today. I think you called a timeout, pulled her out, just said, hey, look, calm down, take what's given to you, and that was driving it to the bucket. 22 points, 13 rebounds for Maya Belton today for her third straight double-double.
Yeah, she's been great. The funny part is she comes to that timeout saying, my bad, and I was like, what's your bad? And I was like, that's your shot, and obviously we got to know time and score, and she said it back to me, shot clock, stuff like that. And so we're learning from those things, but she's a playmaker when we need to play. Any time that, it's a time that we need a bucket, she finds a way to get one for us. And she just really understands, that extra effort that it's going to take, moving forward to get, but even if it's ugly, she's going to get a bucket. She's going to get an offensive rebound, a putback, or a mismatch or something. Yeah. And so, I'm super proud of her. Her game in the last 2 to 3 games has really changed for us, and that's huge because we needed some other people to step up.
Yeah, she's been a game changer for this team. 2 milestones set today, and they came at crucial times. Jami picked up her 1,000th rebound when we started the second half to give us a second chance opportunity, and Blair hit a 3 for her 14th point, which gave her 1,000 points for her career late in the game when we put it away. So 2 people reaching milestones, and we've been the milestone-type team this year.
Yeah, we really have, and that's awesome for us. We'll get back to work after Christmas break, but we are going to celebrate those things today because I think those are huge accomplishments for individuals and then for our group being able to celebrate that together, before we go home.
A team that wraps up pre-Christmas 12-1, but aren't done yet here in the calendar year. You got Milligan, and you got to focus in. I think this allows you, get this break, get away. For crying out loud, send them home. Get them out of here. Bring them back, and let's get ready because the second half, 2023, at Limestone, Mars Hill, Carson Newman, Wingate, first 4 out of the gate.
Yeah, and then we got a little week right there, and then we got to travel to Coker. So there's just a lot, coming up, and that's where, the toughness today, I am proud of our group that we show that we can battle back. You just don't want to be in these instances again. But, it's honestly, like I said to you, almost a great thing to happen before Christmas break so that when we come back, we're locked back in and we're not just going, hey, we're 12-1 and we don't need to really work on a lot of things. And I don't think our group is like that. They'll be locked in now after something like that happened. one of the things about them, like I go downstairs and they're talking it out, and that's the one thing I love about us. It's just, you know, we got to get better about that lackadaisicalness whenever we think that we're just going to beat somebody. So I'm actually glad that we have the teams coming up that we do, because I think our focus will be a lot different, and we really need that right now.
Yeah, no question. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm going to smile a little bit.
Okay,
We are
yes.
12-1.
Smile. They'll have Meagan again New Year's Eve. That's Pioneer coach Meagan Price. They're 12-1, winners of 10 in a row. Tusculum knocks off Southern Wesleyan. Back with the wrap after this. Tusculum 65, Southern Wesleyan 59 on the Pioneer Sports Network.